I'm here in Kowloon, Hong Kong at the Intercontinental Hotel. One of my favorite haunts. I've been coming here for years. I love the steakhouse here, the Chinese restaurant. But today I'm at Spoon by Alain Ducasse. I'm going to be visiting sommelier Nicolas Deneux. He's going to serve a chicken with black truffles, serve 2 wines. Can't wait to taste them. And I want to know if he can accept the challenge. Find me 2 wines for 1,000 Hong Kong or less that are 90 points or more. Let's see if he can do it. Nicola, 2 white wines, but 1 sparkling. That's the first time someone's thrown a sparkling in there. And to go with the main course. I like the bead to it. It has a very nice bead, good fruit. It's very vineux, very winey.
Yes, yes.
It almost, sort of the bubbles seem just secondary to the good fruits. Almost like lots of, I don't know, Chardonnay. There's sort of a creamy, pretty appley character to it.
It's not only sparkling, right? It's a true wine for food.
It's not champagne, though.
It is, but you were right with Chardonnay because it's a Blanc de Blanc, all right? Exactly. So you have this creamy touch, all right? But I got what you said because it's not easy because this is an extra brut. So only 4 grams for the dosage. So
that keeps it super dry.
Exactly, and you have this minerality, you know. So it's very straightforward.
Is it non-vintage or vintage?
It's vintage, which is maybe not the easiest vintage in Champagne, which is 2005.
Okay.
In Magnum.
Wow.
In Magnum. So then you gain even more freshness, right? It's only from old vines from Cremant and Avize. So you're on the...
Yeah, Cremant is the whole...
Exactly, exactly. Yes.
Okay, let's try this then. Why did you pick this wine? What sort of excites you about it?
I picked it because of the terroir that is very important here. This is a very fragile balance that you have between the terroir and the winemaking process and the style of what the grape could be.
But right away I get a real flinty minerality to it. A little bit of sweetness just in the right place. I mean, it seems, I was thinking Riesling, Gruner, something like that. And it's delicate enough that it doesn't seem like something from Alsace. It seems maybe more like Austria, or I don't know, or maybe Germany, like Pfalz or something. But I really like the balance. And it's a wine. There's sort of it's a savoriness to it. Fruit and then that savoriness. I'm loving that wine.
This is a German Riesling. All right, I love Riesling because to me it's one of the really noble grape. When it's well made, you have this volume and this minerality and this depth in the wines.
What region though? Is it?
So when you said Pfalz, you were not. It's logic, all right. It's not from this region,
is it not?
But yes, it is.
No, okay.
It is.
Is it Donhof?
It's Tesch.
Oh, okay.
All right. From a single vineyard, only volcanic soils. So that's why, exactly. That's why when you mentioned Pfalz, then I was like, that's not completely wrong because you get this spiciness, you know, and from the volcanic soils and this minerality.
2 great choices. I mean, these are easily 90 points. In fact, you know, I would just come to the restaurant and drink those on my own. They're so good. Great choice. I'm 93 points on both wines. I think they're beautiful. So let's see what they were.
Right. So we have the 2005 Agrapar champagne, right? That is based in Avize. That's a very boutique winemaker, very small, and it is in Hong Kong for only 3 to 4 months. And this is, so 2009, we didn't talk about the vintage.
No.
Riesling, Tesch, this is a single vineyard, and they classify their wines with colors, right? This one is orange because of the volcanic soil.
I can't wait to try these wines with the food. Voila, here it is.
All right.
This is classic, no?
A very classic Ducasse dish, actually.
Exactly.
So you have the breast cut in 2 parts here, the chanterelle mushrooms around, black truffle obviously, fresh black truffle. You have here an emulsion of chicken broth, and the chicken juice is coming here, all right, to bring a bit of saltiness and the corset side of the dish, right?
That's just some nice puree.
Exactly. So very light puree, not too salty, all right.
So good. I like how the bubbles go away on the champagne.
Yes, yes.
That's interesting
yes.
because I thought maybe that it would be too much, but actually right away, whoosh,
Yeah, it
and then
gets
it
it.
becomes
Yes,
wine.
yes, yes.
With morels. But I guess the question is, why aren't you using a red here? Why did you go with two whites?
Because I picked the Riesling first, all right? I could have gone for white Burgundy, which makes, I mean, it would be obvious, right? Very classic, but I wanted to go for something a bit more straightforward, all right? And then I was hesitating between a red wine from Burgundy, you know, something very smooth, like I wanted to pick a Gevrey Chambertin, right? With 07, which is young but very drinkable now, a bit healthy, you know, with a black truffle. It could have worked too, but I thought Champagne would be more original, more special, maybe. I'm happy. No problem. Pleasure. Cheers. Plaisir.